welcome to my YouTube channel. This is Swati Verma and I'm here again with another tutorial, and today it's something special. She's my ex-bride. I dolled her up in February and now she's getting married. She's not getting married again. We're just recreating the look that we did in February so you guys can learn the bridal makeup also. So Latika, are you excited?
Of course I am. The last time around it was so much fun. I hope to have similar fun with you again.
Yes, so guys, just stay tuned and just see the whole look. We're going to do each and everything. So if you have any questions, you can type below, and I'm going to show all the products also, so it's easier for everyone. So let's get started. So I'm going to start with cleaning her face, and I'm using a wet wipe here. Just going to clean the entire face wherever I'm going to put the foundation. Alright, so I'm going to use this Prime and Fix from KIKO MILANO. It's one of my favorites, and it's going to hydrate the skin before I use any kind of moisturizer. And now I'm going to use this Bobbi Brown face base, which is really hydrating, and I'm going to primer from MERCIER. This is a Radiance primer, and it's going to make her glow even more. Now I'm going to use this HUDABEAUTY foundation in the shade Custard 220N, and I guess this will be the perfect shade for her. But if you are confused, you know how to choose a shade for your bride, always test it on the neck. Like you can test it over here, this area, and then blend it a little so you will understand. And her neck is right now a little pale, so I'm going to see the overall color of the face and the body so I can match it. And now it's about her face, all over the face. I'm not going to use any kind of corrector before. I'll be doing everything afterwards. Just going to blend it all over, but just make sure you dab it. Dab, dab, dab like this. Don't do it like, wiping the product away. This foundation has such good coverage that you can actually build the coverage under the eyes with only the foundation. You don't need a concealer for that. But I will be using a concealer, but you can see the difference here. This is from Fenty Beauty in the shade Truffle and Sway on Ellie, and this is like perfect. It's very light and good in coverage. You can use it for yourself. Even for the brides, I use it, but I want to actually give it a little more intensity on the face since we are doing a bridal makeup. High coverage creamy concealer from Huda Beauty in the shade Butterscotch. I mean, you can use it directly on the face also, but I would prefer it on the palette. Taking a little bit here, and now go to the contour wherever it's needed. Mostly it's the shape only. I'll be doing another video where I've actually done the videos in the past. You should look at those videos where I've actually explained why and how to do contour. So this is the area, like normally we always do it like this. And I guess now these days everyone knows how to do contour, except you. You learn now.
I am one of the beginners.
I mean, you have a very nice chiseled face already, so I would not really recommend so much of contour. Yes, he was a bride.
It's good to know.
It's good to know. You never know if you're gonna maybe gain a little bit of weight here.
Always looking at the bad side first.
And the nose. This is the best part about contouring. I can just make the perfect shape of my nose, like a nose job, without any surgery. I have this very old, ugly looking brush. Ugly because the paint is also it's not there anymore. So I'm gonna use this brush. It's like actually the perfect brush for blending this cream contour. And before doing any kind of concealing, I prefer this. And guys, if you want to skip this step, you can totally do that. You can only stick to the powder contour. But I wanted to teach this contour also. It doesn't really make much of a difference, but of course this one is more extreme. Like, it gives more of intensity. Latika, what else is going in life? What are you doing these days? What are you up to?
Apart from chilling, big time, I recently started my clothing brand with my sister-in-law.
Oh.
It goes by the name of MERCIER by Ashima. She's the main head behind it.
Okay.
I just look at the marketing and the promotions part of it.
Yeah.
So we do Lucknowi outfits, basically the fusion wear. So you have a mix of Western cuts and styles,
Yeah.
done in the very traditional ethnic Lucknowi fabric.
Alright, now I'm going to use this Huda Beauty concealer, and it's in the shade Coconut Flakes. Again, I'm going to take it out on my palette. I'm going to use it under her eyes just to hide the dark circles. She did not really have so many dark circles, to be honest.
Nice to know.
This beauty blender is actually from the Beauty Blender company. It's very old, but I wash it every time. So yes guys, I've washed it every time, but of course it's not that old. It's maybe a few months. And now I'm going to use this NARS Liquid Radiance Creamy Concealer. Such a long name. I guess I've added a few words here. Just to lock this up. So this is it gives a very minimum coverage, and I just like to use it in the end on top of the high coverage concealers. And now soon we're gonna bake her under eyes. And I'm gonna use this Huda Beauty CUPCAKE baking powder. It's actually, you know what, if you don't want to bake, let's say, and you just want to, mattify it,
Yeah.
you can actually use it in two different ways.
Okay.
So, like we use a compact,
Yeah.
you can use it like that also. This kind of brush is a kabuki brush from Makeup Forever, right? And I'm going to do it here, like, everywhere else, because I don't want to bake it on the neck and, other areas. So, I only bake it whenever I do the concealing and all that, just
Okay.
to neutralize it.
This goes with compacts as well, like if you do not want to get...
I do have a palette from Makeup Forever, I'll show you soon. It just gives the same feel. Compacts are even heavier, this one is very light. Like if you apply it like this.
Yeah.
But now if you want to, let's say, bake it, you put a little more product, not a lot of product, little more product, and leave it for a while.
But you're doing this only where you've highlighted the part. Okay.
Yeah, exactly. Alright, now I'm going to use this nude palette from Huda Beauty. It's one of my favorites. I've already, used the foundation here. You can use a concealer or a primer. I mean, I prefer the concealers and the primers. Taking the powder from here and putting it here. Because anyway, this one I have to remove. Alright, I'm going to tell you the shades also. Now I'm going to use this shade which is called Teddy. It's a very nice shade of brown. And I'm using this brush from MAC. It's a very old brush. I don't remember the number. Maybe 2. I'm going to use this remastered palette from Huda Beauty. Rose Gold palette, which is remastered now. I mean, this is a new version. I'm going over the crease again, but making it very intense. Way like more of making a semicircle. I'm going to use a color which is called Black Truffle. I'm just going to use it on the edges here. Now I'm going to use these two glitters from LITCOSMETICS. I always like to mix these colors, the glitters before. I mean, I'm not that expert that I can mix it directly on the eyes. This is glitter. So I like to mix it once it's when it's powder only. And then I use this glitter glue from Too Faced. I'm going to take it out on the back of my hand a little bit, not too much. Using a clean flat brush. It's from MAC. Okay, open once. Just want to see, look up. So look down. I'm not going to put it all over. I just want to see where is the crease line, and adding a darker shade of brown, which is cocoa, here. Before anything else, I'm going to use this mascara, which is from BOBBI, and it's called Intensifying Long Wear Mascara. it's not really thick, you know, so that's why I really love this. Open your eyes. Look here in the middle, yeah. Before putting the lashes on, I'm gonna use this mascara. I haven't really curled the lashes. Yeah, chin down. I haven't really curled the lashes, but I have curled the falsies, you know, the lashes, the false lashes, which I'm gonna put on her lashes. Mostly people curl the lashes here, but you know, when you bring this kind of curler to the person, near to the person gets scared, you know. I would get scared. Isn't it possible? Yeah. Isn't it true? So yeah, it's like what I always prefer is just put a little bit of mascara, not too much, not too thick, because once it's dry, it gets really stiff. So it's not really possible to put the lashes later on, to merge it with the lashes. So these are the falsies. There's no brand as such. It's actually customized by me for my brides only. She was my bride, and I'm gonna use these lashes. So these are the Formic lashes, not the real mink. And I always measure it, you know. I just see if it's a good size, and I guess you've got perfect size. I don't even. So most of us, you know, what we do is we just ask the person to close the eyes and then put the lashes on, open. But what happens in that case is, you know, you put the person closes the eyes, you put the lashes on with the glue, which is not dry yet, and then, you know, the glue might just stick to the lower lash line or the skin, or even it goes in the eyes if you put a lot of the glue. I'm gonna use this white pencil, which is from Sephora, in the inner waterline. Why? Because, you know, I always like it, you know, when the eyes are more pumped out. You got not so small eyes, but you know, after the lashes and all, it just tends to look a little small. So, and on top of that, I am using a nude pencil, because the nude alone won't give that intense effect. And now about the under eyes, she has that love for smoky eyes, smoky obsession eyes. I'm using this pencil from Dior, Black Coat. And it was her real bridal jewelry, which she actually wore on her wedding. So just to get the proper exact feeling, we are doing that now. Deja vu? Yes, deja vu. So in the morning when she came, it was like, "Hi bridie, ready to get married again?" Now guys, to create the transition effect, I'm going to use the nude palette again. Using some colors like what I used before. Teddy. Now I'm going to use this Aqua Brow in the number 15. So just taking the side of the brush, it's called spoolie. This is a bronze edition from HUDABEAUTY, and I am using the set 2. The golden one is also good, but the bronze adds a really nice, you know, tan color. Okay, this is the Tarte. I've got so many shades here. Smile, Friday. I'm feeling like you're getting married again, actually.
I think I'm just gonna go. My wedding
Guys,
is right away.
you've got the tune also, just imagine. There's no mehndi though.
No. I actually thought if you had told me earlier, I would have got mehndi too.
Yeah, when you're in doubt, do whatever you want to.
Absolutely.
This one is a Blada collection from Smashbox. Oh my god, this is crazy. My god, the kind of, you know, result you get, wow, it's crazy. It's like, I'm like obsessed with this one. And a bride is never complete without a mehndi. Alright guys, here's the final look. Look at her, she looks exactly how she looked on her wedding day. Oh my god, I can't even, I think, you know, it's more like deja vu. Don't you think so?
Just a little better, I think.
Really?
Thank you, Swati. Thank you so much.
And now, you know what, you had one more wish.
Yeah.
That was the darker lip.
Yes, I always wanted a darker lip, but like you know her, she's a fan of the nude lips. So
let's do one thing.
Yeah.
I'm gonna give you a darker shade now.
Absolutely.
Alright? So I'm sure you guys must be excited about it, and
I sure am.
Alright. Alright, this color is called Rehab from Mindy Core.
Won't you let the light shine through?